The Pennsylvania Department of State is responsible for issuing licenses to vehicle dealers in the state. And one of the requirements that you must meet in order to have your license issued is to purchase a surety bond. And if this is your first time getting licensed, an idea of a surety bond might be completely new to you. But that's why in this short video, I'll make sure that you understand what a surety bond is, why you're required to purchase this bond, how to purchase your bond and not overpay, plus helpful resources to make getting your application submitted easy. Before we get too deep in the video, if you get value from this, if by even the middle of the video, you understand what this bond requirement is and why you need it, just hit that like button for me. You do not have to subscribe, but I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. Let's get into it real quick and make sure that we're on the same page by talking about the Pennsylvania Vehicle Dealer License Classifications. Pennsylvania issues 5 primary license classifications. These are manufacturer, dealer, full agent authorized to issue temporary registration cards and plates, vehicle salver, and vehicle card agent responsible for helping registration cards. Each license is independent, which just means that if you open up another dealership or go get a different type of license, you'll have to go through the application process, and that will also include its own surety bond. Pennsylvania also has miscellaneous dealer licenses, and this can include things like repair, car wash or towing, as well as, say, watercraft dealers. For these licenses, the miscellaneous licenses, you do not need a surety bond. All right, let's get right into the meat of the video and talk about what is an auto dealer surety bond. A surety bond is a unique type of insurance that you're required to purchase, and it acts as a guarantee that your dealership will follow Pennsylvania vehicle dealer industry laws, rules, and regulations, conduct business with your customers using fair and ethical business practices, and pay sales tax on all vehicles sold. Bottom line, by issuing you a license, the state is saying to the public that you're a licensed professional they can trust to do business with. The surety bond is their way of making sure that you do not commit financial fraud against your customers. It's for your customers' protection. So what specifically does a surety bond protect against? So as you know, the Department of State has this licensing process because it's their goal to find the individuals and the businesses that are most capable of operating a successful dealership in the state and serving the public. And even after all the hassles and costs of getting the application submitted and all the great expenses of getting a dealership actually started at a physical location, every year there'll still be a few small handful of dealers that will commit financial fraud against their customers just so they can make more money. Examples of these fraudulent actions include things such as failing to transfer a title, selling vehicles with no title, misrepresenting vehicle information like mileage, manufacturer year, or accident history, stealing from customer deposits, not paying sales tax on sold vehicles. And so if a dealer commits these acts and is found guilty of them, the customer, or in the case of saying neglecting to pay sales tax, the state, they can make a claim against that surety bond for financial compensation. But the maximum level of this compensation is going to be capped at the bond amount. And that's just one reason why the bond amount is so important. So let's talk about what is the bond amount. Just to be clear, this bond amount, it's set by the Department of State. It is actually written into Pennsylvania law. This is nothing that we set or anybody else. You should already know your bond amount, but just in case, here are the bond amounts for those 5 license classifications we mentioned earlier. Vehicle manufacturers and dealers who also sell registration plates have a $30,000 bond amount. Vehicle manufacturers and dealers who sell only vehicles have a $20,000 bond amount. And vehicle issuing agent has a $30,000 bond amount. Vehicle salvers have a $10,000 bond amount, and a vehicle card agent has a $3,000 bond amount. So remember, these bond amounts, this is the maximum amount of financial compensation available if anybody were to ever make a claim against you. It's very unlikely this is going to happen, but I said that's only one reason. Remember, the bond amount is also going to affect the price you pay. So let's talk about how is your price going to be determined. So surety bonds are priced by a surety. This is just a type of insurance company that underwrites auto dealer surety bonds. And they're going to primarily look at 3 factors to come up with a rate. And these 3 factors are the personal credit of the owner or owners, the vehicle industry experience and business history, the bond history if an owner has been licensed in the past. And so from their own internal assessment of these factors, they're going to quote a rate. And then this rate multiplied by one of the bond amounts, like we mentioned above, that your bond amount is going to be the price that you pay. So I have great news if you're a vehicle salver or a card agent. We have already secured a low fixed price for you with no credit check or no experience check. So if you're getting one of those licenses, you can just click on the link in the description and go see your price right now. And if you're ready, you can actually purchase it and probably have it issued within the day. For everybody else, you're going to have to go through that custom pricing process. And here's the thing that's crazy. And we don't even understand this, and we do this every single day. We help hundreds of people get bonded. Every surety is different, and they're going to look at these three factors in their own unique way, and they're going to come up with a rate that could be 1, 2, even 3 or more percentage points difference. And this means that you can save hundreds of dollars by getting the lowest rate. Let me show you. Here's how you're going to get the lowest possible rate. We're Surety Bonds Direct. We're a specialized surety agency, and it's our job to work with our network of A-rated sureties to price shop for you and find you the lowest possible price. Step 1, request a price quote. So the price quote is going to let you tell us about your business and the bond you need. A bond specialist will take that information and go price shop for you with our network of A-rated sureties. This process usually takes only a few hours, definitely less than 1 business day. Once they get pricing back, they'll give you a call and also an email to let you know that price. If you have excellent credit, it's very possible we can get you immediately improved. Having us price shop for you, it doesn't cost you anything. And once we get you pricing, you don't even have to purchase. Let's look at some price examples so that you can just see how big of a difference the rate is going to make on the price. We'll use the $30,000 dealer bond amount. And I also want to stress that the payments or the pricing, it's one payment for your bond term, which is 12 months. And we're going to talk about that very soon. The rates below, or the rates I'm going to mention, are from excellent to about average. A 0.5% rate has a price of $150. A 1% rate has a price of $300. A 2% rate has a price of $600, and a 3% rate has a price of $900. As you can see, you can save a lot of money by getting a lower rate. It really makes a big difference. And this is going to take us to step 2, purchase your bond. When you're ready to purchase, it's really easy. You can either fill out an online order form or order over the phone if you want. It's super fast, and that's going to bring us immediately into step 3. Step 3, getting your bond issued. After your payment is processed, our issuance team will be notified, and they'll start to prepare your bond. And it's really critical here because the Department of State has their own bond form that they must use. So we're going to prepare that bond form with all the right information, the necessary signatures and seals, as well as the power of attorney. And this process, it takes less than 1 business day as well. The Department of State only needs a copy of the bond, and this is great news for you. That means once your bond is ready, we can just email it to you, where you can then print it off, sign it, and submit it with your application packet. One last thing we need to talk about, and we'll wrap this video up. Keeping your bond active. As long as your dealership is in business, or as long as you're open, essentially, you have to have an active surety bond on file. So as we mentioned, 12 months is your bond term. So that means when you purchase your bond, you'll set the active date, and 12 months from that date, we'll have to renew it. And this is just another great reason to work with a surety bond agency like us, because we're going to manage that for you. As your expiration date comes close, you're going to get a call from your bond specialist and some emails as well, just letting you know that the expiration date is approaching. They're going to have pricing ready to go. So all you have to do is just pay that renewal premium, and your active bond or your bond on file will just stay active. It's a very quick process. And that is the surety bond process for getting your dealer license. It's really a quick process. Let's quickly recap so you just kind of have the reframing of just how easy this is going to be and how fast. Step 1, request your pricing so you can get the lowest possible price. Step 2, when you're ready, purchase your bond. Step 3, have your bond prepared and delivered to you, and that's all on us. Step 4, submit your bond with your license application packet. The whole process is really quick. It only takes 1 day, 2 days at the absolute maximum. I do suggest you get this done early in your application process. You don't want to put the surety bond off. We've had customers in the past who will put it off to the very end, and then they're calling us frantically trying to get everything done really quick. Just get it done now. At least get your pricing, because all price quotes are good for 30 days. So if you have any questions, ask in the comments. Also down below, you can click on the link in the description. That'll take you to our Pennsylvania page where you can go request pricing. And I want to know, now that you hopefully know what the auto dealer bond is or what the surety bond is all about and why you need it, if you got value, hit that like button. You don't have to subscribe, but just hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Good luck getting your application done, and good luck getting your business up and running.